It is called the Portobello Road because a long time ago a sea captain called Robert Jenkins stood in front of a committee of the House of Commons and held up his amputated ear. Spanish coastguards, he said, had boarded his ship in the Caribbean, cut off his ear, pillaged the vessel, then set it adrift. Public opinion had already been aroused by other Spanish outrages, and the Jenkins episode was the last straw to those elements in Parliament which opposed Walpole's government. They demanded British vengeance, and so began the War of Jenkins' Ear. In the following year, 1739, Admiral Vernon captured the city of Portobello in the Caribbean. It was one of those successes that are popular with patriotic Englishmen, though many hardly knew what the point of it was. In the words of a poet writing about another battle and another war, "That I cannot tell," said he, "but 'twas a famous victory." Vernon's triumph put Portobello on the map and gave rise to a number of commemorative names. Notting Hill and Kensal were open country then, where sheep and cattle grazed, and one landowner called his fields Portobello Farm. In time, the lane that led to it became the Portobello Road. But for Jenkins' Ear, it would have been called something else. Street markets abounded in the area, in Kenley Street, Sirdar Road, Norland Road, Crescent Street, and Gulbourne Road. The one to survive was the Portobello, and from 1927 onwards a daily market was held there from 8 in the morning to 8 in the evening, and 8 a.m. till 9 p.m. on Saturdays. It still is, and in a much reduced state on Sundays too. The street is long, like a centipede snaking up from Pembridge Road in the south to Kensal Town in the north, its legs splaying out all the way, and almost reaching the Great Western Main Line and the Grand Union Canal. Shops line it and spill into the legs, which are its side streets. Stalls fill most of the centre, for though traffic crosses it, and some cars crawl patiently along it among the people, few use it as a thoroughfare. The Portobello has a rich personality, vibrant, brilliant in colour, noisy, with graffiti that approach art, bizarre and splendid. An indefinable edge to it adds a spice of danger. There is nothing safe about the Portobello, nothing suburban. It is as far from an average shopping street as can be imagined. Those who love, and those who barely know it, have called it the world's finest street market. You can buy anything there. Everything on earth is on sale. Furniture, antiques, clothes, bedding, hardware, music, food, and more food. Vegetables and fruit, meat and fish, and cheese and chocolates. The stalls sell jewellery, hats, masks, prints, postcards old and new, shawls and scarves, shoes and boots, pots and pans, flowers real and artificial, furs and fake furs, lamps and musical instruments. You can buy a harp there, or a bird cage, a stuffed bear or a wedding dress, or the latest bestseller. If you want to eat your lunch in the street, you can buy paella, or pancakes, piping hot from a stall. But no live animals or birds are for sale. Cheap books in excellent condition are on sale in the Oxfam shop. A little way up the road is the Spanish deli, which sells mysteriously, along with all its groceries, fine earthenware pots and bowls and dishes. There is a mini-market in most of the centipede's legs, and at Portobello Green a covered market under a peaked tent like a poor man's Sydney Opera House. In Tavistock Road, the house fronts are painted red and green and yellow and grey. The moment you turn out of Pembridge Road, or Westbourne Grove, or Chepstow Villas, and set foot in the market, you feel a touch of excitement, an indrawing of breath, a pinch in the heart, and once you have been, you have to go again. Thousands of visitors wander up and down it on Saturdays. It has caught them in the way a beauty spot can catch you, and it pulls you back. Its thread attaches itself to you, and a twitch on it summons you to return.